days, parents are putting more pressure on pediatricians to delay or space out their child's vaccinations. And researchers say even though they're concerned, more doctors are agreeing to do this. Dr. Mallika Marshall is here tonight with a closer look at the reasons why.
I know. I think a lot of people are going to be surprised by this, but researchers from the University of Colorado School of Medicine found that back in 2012, 93% of pediatricians surveyed said that every month at least one parent requested they spread out vaccinations for children younger than 2. Now, most of the pediatricians agreed to delay or spread out vaccines at least some of the time, worried that the children would leave the practice and not get vaccinated at all. But almost all of the doctors agreed those delays could put not only those children at risk, but children who are too young to get protective vaccines.
A lot of young parents who choose not to vaccinate, they're going to see the repercussions of not vaccinating by all these diseases that were eradicated resurfacing.
Like measles, we're up to 170 cases so far, and if that number continues to climb, we are going to see at least one measles-related death. And I've never thought that we would see that. I've never seen measles. I work in urgent care. I don't want to see measles. So please, let's get these kids vaccinated.
You know, I have 2 kids under the age of 2, and we've had that advice a lot. Space them out, so maybe it'll be a little bit
advice from doctors?
No, other parents.
Exactly, exactly.
And we've heard doctors, we've heard researchers all say that vaccines do not cause autism. So why do you think it is that parents are still hesitant?
So some parents are still concerned about the autism risk, even though there is no evidence that vaccines are linked to autism at all. They're also concerned about the number of vaccines that are given at one given time. But again, there is no evidence that that overwhelms the immune system or that that's dangerous for kids. In fact, we were presented with more antigens, they're called, when we were kids than kids are these days. And some parents just don't think that there's a threat of disease at all. But that's going to change if we don't continue to get our kids vaccinated. So
I think a lot of parents think it's the lesser. Like, all right, I'll still give him or her all the vaccines, but I'll space them out a little bit.
Well, that's not good. There are windows there that your child is still vulnerable.
Great information. Thank you, doctor. Appreciate it.